from Carl's Crafts. Welcome back if you've been before, and hi if this is your first time. This is where I do my whip and chat, which is work in progress of the week. Let you know what's been going on in the Withington household. As you can see, I am still working on Let the Good Times Roll. I'm working along the bottom here, so I'm doing this piece here today. Yeah, it's a Mandy Manzano from Diamond Art Club, and as you can see, it's a 47 by 55. I have my candle lit for anybody that needs prayer, sorts of positivity, and yes, it is my caramel apple. So I shall put that over there. Oh boy, that's hot. It's been burning for a few hours now. So how's the week treated you guys? Are you all right? So I've got all my different pens that I like to use. They're all friends. D and Mason, Trees and Teddy. My husband made me that one, and that one I won in an auction from Enabler Post from Elizabeth. Then I have my can't remember, something designs that's from, can't remember, my tray. So I'm going to try this one. Let me see who it's from. That annoys me when I can't think who it's from. It was off Hatfield. I got a feeling it's called Hatfield. It was off Etsy, and I've got a couple of these. Yeah, Hatfield Designs 3D. Yeah, they're quite nice. Where's my stopper? Have I lost my stopper on this one? I might have lost my stopper on this one, but it don't matter because the big one's up there. Well, that stopper should fit it, shouldn't it? Should it? Will that one fit in there? No, not quite. What have I done with the stopper? It was in there. We won't be using that one then, guys. I have got a green one somewhere. Oh, hang on. No, I can't reach it. Oh, the body's too old, guys. We'll have to stick with this one. I've just pushed my cushion off my seat. There you go. Right, so we're sorted. We showed you the picture, we showed you your tray, showed you your pens. I have not got a clue if they got any wax in them. I've got my doodah thing with me wax in to put all my rubbish in. I've got this switched on. Yep, right. So what's left to do is bring my chair over a little bit, peel this back. Oh, that's what we haven't got. Where's my hippo? I might change it next week, I don't know, but we're having hippo again today because he's my favourite. This is from Lee's Crafts on Facebook and on YouTube. I'll tell you exactly what her name is now because I've got a mind like a sieve today. Where are you, Lee's? Lee's Crafty Creations, that's it, on YouTube. She shows you all the different resin things that she makes, and she makes loads, and she's really good. I've had quite a few bigs. You remember I've got my elephant, which is up on my shelf up there because he is my pride and joy up there. He is like for doing this, you know, putting your rubbish drills in, but he's too nice. She says you should be using it. I said no, not yet. It's like up there, my pride and joy up there at the moment. Admiring it. Right, we're going to do X947. So, weather this week has been It's been either persistently raining most of the week, and then we've had freezing fog when it hasn't been raining, and it is freezing fog again today. I've had a bit of blue skies come through today, but yesterday, oh my god, it was, the freezing fog was unreal. Really, really unreal. So it's for defrosting the car all the time, which is a right to pain in the butt-see, because I don't like defrosting the car. I haven't got one of these mod cars like my dad has. You get in, you press a button, and before you know it, it's all defrosted. I'm not doing very well on that today, am I? So yeah, we go out with jugs of lukewarm water, and then by the time you go around the the car, you've got to do the front windscreen again. Or when I drive up the road, it's frozen again. Because it's such an old car. It takes ages for the heaters to kick in. And the blowers are absolutely crap on the windscreen as well. But never mind. It gets me from A to B, and that's all that matters. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the weather's going to be next week, but usually this time of year we have a bit of everything. But it is a lot warmer than it normally is, to be fair. We don't usually have it this mild. It's usually a lot colder, so I can't really complain. You know what, usually I'll be in hats, scarves, gloves, but I'm not. I've just been in thick cardies most of the time. You know, just a t-shirt and a thick cardie. Unless it's raining, of course, but you know, if it's just icy like this, then I just go out in that. Anyway, I've got a little piece of paper I wrote down today. I thought it'd be a bit more arrogant. Things to talk about. Because I got a mind, as I told you. Can't remember much. So I thought I'd write it down today. I thought it'd be clever. And write it down. I've started my new diary for this year, so I've got one for upstairs, which with personal stuff in, which I haven't started, which I needed to start doing that again, because I used to offload at night before I went to sleep. I used to write everything down in this small diary. Well, it was about the size, but the pages were about the size of that. And I used to find it helped, and then I stopped about, I don't know, 4 months before Christmas. And I don't know why. I just stopped, and once you stop something, it's hard to get back into it. So, but Grant's bought me a new one with a few quotes and things in it. So I said I'll have to start, but I'm already, like, it's already on the 15th, and so I've got 15 days that I haven't done. But never mind. So, you know, I was telling you about the Whisk, the saga of my Whisk. I think was I saying it in my live, maybe? We had this Pampered Chef Whisk, and it was a small one. So the handle was about that long, but the actual, excuse me, the whisk bit was only about that wide. I mean, and it was a nice little whisk getting to the sauces and stuff. And it's just disappeared. So I thought it was fallen behind the drawers into one of the cupboard, and there's two drawers, one that it should go on in and one that Grant's got a habit of putting it in. So I said, so this week I pulled out all the cupboard, both sides of the kitchen, and you know, it's one of those cupboards that go right back, and I'm a big girl and I can't move very well, and I had to get on my hands and knees, and I got stuck in the cupboard on the bottom. I'd wriggled myself in to try and clean, and I got the spray and the scrubber and all that in there. And then I squeezed myself in. And then I got a bit stuck for a few minutes. So I had to wait and then get my breath and then try and wiggle myself back out again. Lucky enough, there was nobody around to witness it. I'd have been stuffed if I had got stuck, mind. So when I did the other cupboard, the other side, which has got the same but going the opposite direction, I did put my phone in there first, just in case. I had to phone somebody to come and rescue me. How would I explain? Can you come and rescue me? I'm stuck in a cupboard. I don't know. And it would have been funny. It would have been funny. But I cleaned both of them out, so they're all nice and clean. And I got rid of anything that I've not used in the last 2 to 3 years. So I got rid of all that. Donated all that. And then stuff that can't be donated is round the side, ready to go to the tip. So that was done, but no sign of the whisk. So I said to Grant, where our cupboard, our drawer is where it goes in, and then the cupboard underneath. But then there's a massive gap behind, like that. So I said, when the kitchen's supposed to be done before long, so I said, I think it's fallen down behind there, I can't see where else it could have gone. So that's the only place. But I did today buy two. They were a set of two. They're only a couple of quid. One was like a silicone whisk and one was a metal one. And they are small. They're only about that length. But the whisk part is quite chunky, whereas I wanted a slender one, but I said it'll have to do. I said to Grant that'll have to do because that's all I could find. Because we took Millie down to her boyfriend's Evans today, drop her off at 12. So me and Jessie went on then to Brecon because we drop her at Talgath, which is about 35 minutes away from us, and then Brecon is about 8 miles further over, so to B&M's. So it's like a household sort of place, you know, which has some foods, grocery stuff, kitchen stuff, bathroom stuff, and all that sort of stuff. So we went in there. Jessie desperately needed curtains for a few years because they were just hanging. They were the old-fashioned curtains and they weren't sitting on her window, the frame that's in there. So, and she wanted some blackout curtains because she's a street lights right side her bedroom and cars coming and going and whatever. So I said, well, if you come with me, me and you will go in and have a look. I said, you know, I've got a little bit of my money left over, not a lot, but enough to get you some curtains. And Millie wants a fleece fitted bottom sheet for her bed because sometimes her mattress can get very cold for her. So I said, we'll try a fleece sheet and see how you get on. But it's got to be a certain type of fleece because she can't stand any other type. Like teddy bear fleece, I can't handle because it sticks to my hands because my hands are rough. And she can't stand the feel of that. So we had to go through all these blinking things. And then Jessie had to do a video call with her to make sure that we got the right colour and the right texture, blah, blah, blah. So we got that, brought it home. I've washed it. It's on the radiator in the hallway. Oh my God, it smells so nice. And it's so soft. I am so tempted to get myself one. But I might actually just invest in flannelette because I do like a good flannelette. That's nice and soft and cutchy, isn't it? So we got that. We got Jessie some, I think they're grey curtains with the eyes, you know, that just go over the pole, so they're easier to pull on and off. Then I got some storage things. Oh shoot, that's a H there. To put the cereals in to keep them airtight because people go into the cereal box. I don't know if anybody else has this problem. You open the cereal box and instead of turning the paper back down and closing it so it doesn't go stale, no, they leave it all open so all the cereals go stale. Really winds me up. So I bought these really nice containers with airtight lids on them from B&M's. So I bought 2 of those because we've got 2 lots of cereal in there at the moment. And I might get a 3rd one to put the oats and stuff in. And it looks so much nicer. And they'll be airtight, so they'll last longer. Because I have like my flowers in lovely dome jars that I got from Grant's, from the reclamation yard. And my rice is in a nice old-fashioned glass jar, which I got from the reclamation yard. So I do like stuff like that. So I'm trying to get organised. So we got 2 of those, because we would have got another one, but they only had 2 on the shelf. So we got 2 of those. What else did we get? Got something else. Oh, the whisks. I'm trying to think what else. Oh, we got some disco crisps. They're like round chips, as you Americans can say, and they're really nice. You can't get discos very often that I like. So I got some of those because we weren't going to be able to have any dinner. So we said we'll get some of those and we'll have a pack. It's only like 25 grams or something. They're really small. And a bottle of water, strawberry and raspberry water. And it was lovely, this water. So we got them. There was something else, but I can't think what it was. Can't have been anything exciting. So we did that, came home. Jessie's put her new curtains up and she loves them. As I say, I've done the wash Millie's sheet and that's on the radiator. It's not far off dry, so she's due back later. I was supposed to go and pick her up at 7. It's now 7:30. But then she phoned to say no, that she's staying there for a Chinese and they're going to bring her back after. So she's going to be coming back later on. Which I didn't mind. I was like, yes. Oh, and yeah, and when we were at B&M's, oh, I was trying to, didn't have £1 to go in the trolley, you know, to things. So, but I've got one of these trolley coins, and my trolley coin wouldn't work, wouldn't release the thing at all. And I did get, Jessie had gone into the store because she was cold, and I was getting a bit frustrated. And I had my stick I'd put in the trolley, and I was like, oh bloody hell, I'm gonna. So I got my stick back out. I thought I'm gonna just have to have a basket. Jessie's gonna have to hold it. And this lady was behind me. She said, "Yeah, love." I said, "What?" She said, "Have this trolley." I said, "I haven't got £1. I've only got this trolley key thing." She said, "No." She said, "You have it. Go on." She said, "It's fine." Isn't that nice? There's some nice people in the world. I thought, oh bless her, she's done her good deed for the day or the week, whatever. But yeah, it did give me, I thought, oh how nice. How nice, because I was getting a bit worked up and upset because I thought I can't carry a basket. And I wanted to lean on the trolley because my legs weren't too good. But yeah, so she gave it to me. So I thought that was lovely. Yeah, it was nice. The dog's not speaking to me because I didn't take her because she wanted to come. And I thought, well, if I'm going in the B&M, she can't come with me. And I thought if somebody sees in the car, they might try and take her because, yeah, it's a bit of a rough area. So I thought, no, I'm not taking my precious doggy. So she stayed with her dada, so she's not speaking to me at all. She can run out to me when I pulled up, bopped my knee with her nose, and then buggered off, and hasn't come near me since. And that was, what time did I get back? It was 2. And she is not bothered with me at all. So she's all a dada's girl now. Daddy this, daddy that. But you know, this is the price we pay, innit? Yeah, but never mind. Right, let me see if I can get this in without tipping it all over the place. Get over. Get over. Yeah, Jessie had her second COVID jab this week, the Pfizer. We were straight in and out, guys, within 5 minutes. I have never, ever known it so quick. We literally got there, parked up by the door. He said, oh, you can park there because we were the last appointment of the day. I don't know whether that helped. Usually it used to be queued galore. And we went straight in, straight to the blokes, registered, went. There was all the army boys were in doing it. So this one called us over. He said, right. He said, is it for both of you? I said, no, it's my daughter because she's 14. He said, oh, well, I can't do that because she's 14. I only can do 18 or overs. He said, you have to have one of the paramedics that are here to do it. I said, yeah, that's fine. So he's talking away. Jessie never talks to me, very rare. Talking away to him. And then the paramedic came, put it in her arm, and then she bleeding like anything. Oh, sorry. And then the nurse came along, said, I can't let you go out like that. And it's Millie saying she's on her way home. And cleaned her up, and he said, oh, you can go now. I said, what, no 15 minutes waiting? He said, no, she's not driving. Is she laughing? I said, no. He said, no, you can go. So that was it. Jumped in the car and I was home. It was like, oh, gosh. I said to Jess, you all right? Yeah, fine. She was fine that night. She said her arm was a little bit sore in the morning. Went to school, come home. She said, oh, Mum, I don't feel too good. I said, oh, it's probably the after effects. Then about an hour later, she said, oh, I really don't feel very well. I said, oh, let me take your temperature. She was shivering as well. 38.9. I said, oh, bloody hell. So our temperature gauge thing that goes in the ear, it's 1 beep is no temperature, 2 beeps is you've got a temperature, and 3 beeps is it's too high. Of course, when I heard the 3 beeps, I knew. So doped her up, and she said her arm was really killing her, and the leg on the same side was hurting her as well. So she went up on her bed for an hour or so, maybe 2 hours, I don't know. And she's fine now. Perfectly okay. So I said it must have been that just circulating around your body. Made you feel rough for an hour or so, and then she was fine. But her arm's sore, like, it's still a bit sore now. But, yeah. So I think she got a scare this morning, because that was Tuesday. This morning she said she had terrible chest pain. She said, oh, Mum, did Dad tell you? I said, no, because they both got up before me. She said, I had terrible chest pain. She said it was this like 10-ton 10-ton weight was on my chest, crushing it. She said, I had a terrible pain in my throat. She said, and then I had toothache on that side. She said, it did scare me, and I come down to Dad, she said, and then within 5 minutes, well, less than 5 minutes, she said it'd gone. She said, I still feel a bit funny, but he took her blood pressure and everything, and it was fine. I said, oh, maybe you, I don't know. I said, maybe you had acid reflux or something. So she said, oh, Mum, it did scare me. I said, I bet it did. Poor little thing. But she's fine now. She's still gobbing, so. She's in the front room now. She's trying to learn Swahili with her dad because he's fluent. And she's really enjoying it, actually. So she's got Duolingo on her app on her phone. But he's speaking to her in the language now. So, and he's found one of his very, very old Swahili books, which shows you what which Swahili words came from the Arabic words, because they're very similar, a lot of their words. So I can understand bits and pieces of it, but yeah, so she's in there with her dad enjoying that. I say, Millie's just said she's on her way back. She was staying at Evans because they were going to have Chinese. So she'll be back in about 35 minutes or so. Yeah, what else has happened this week? Oh, Dad, as you know, had COVID, but he's been perfectly fine. No taste, no smell. He said he felt no worse than he was feeling from getting over the pneumonia and the kidney infection. And yesterday he felt a lot better. So he's had no feeling. He's been 3 days clear now, so he's out of isolation. So that's good. None of us have got it. I did another lateral flow yesterday. No, the kids have done them. Nothing. Grant's done them this week. Josh has done them. So we didn't catch it, which was great. Jacqueline's not too good. Things aren't brilliant with her at the moment, but fingers crossed. I phoned today and they did say there's a bit of an improvement today. So fingers crossed on that front. I have filled my Patreons in on everything that's been going on there, because some of it's a bit gruesome and not nice, but yeah. So that was that. Oh, glasses, yeah. You know these bits on your glasses? Right, I noticed one had fallen off. Right. Well, I've bruised my nose, I have. I don't know how I've bruised my nose, but I've bruised down the one side of my nose. And it's not from my glasses, because it's not where my glasses touch my nose. And it'd been hurting for a couple of, about 2 days. And I said to Mill, I said, oh, I don't know what this bone on my nose is hurting. The one that goes from your nose down into your cheekbone. I said, it's really hurting. She had a look. She said, it's bruised. And Mum, I said, what do you mean it's bruised? She said, it's bruised. I said, how the hell have I bruised that? So I still don't know how I bruised it. Anyway, the following, so she looked at my glasses, that's it. She looked at my glasses, she said, oh, your glasses are fine, you know, they're not sitting anywhere near, because I said to her, is it that touching it? And she said, no, it's nowhere near where the bruise is. Well, the following day, I thought, God, that really hurts, when I went to put my glasses on my nose, and the bruise had gone up my nose, up the side of my nose towards my eye. And I took my glasses off, and I'd noticed this one had come off. And I remember dropping my glasses earlier in the day, but I'd hoovered since then, so it'd long gone. So I went to the opticians to get a new piece. £2. £2. £2. Took her about 2 minutes. £2, yeah. So Grant's got both missing on ears. I said, you can bloody wait for £2. Yeah, £2. £2. I was like, what? Yeah, so I have to take care that I don't drop them from now on. What else? Oh, name a star. Dad's decided on what he's going to name the star that I got him for Christmas. Name a star. He's going to call it Betty Bill 1961, because that was the year they got married. So, yeah, Betty Bill 1961. So I've got to fill that in out tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today, but I forgot. So that's on my list of jobs to do for tomorrow. So he'll be happy about that. Oh, I'll be making some new bags. I'll show you now for diamond painting. So I've made that one, that size. So it's a lighter blue inside. So I made 2 of those, and I'll show you how they work. Then I made the pink peacock with a nice pink flower. Then the teacups and teapots. Some are one way and some are the other. And I do like that with the slices. And then I did a patchwork one, because I'm really into trying to do these patchwork pieces with that, and I'll show you how they work. So you get, whether it's crocheting hooks, but look at this, you can fit loads in. I think it was 8 I've got. So there's 4. Hang on. There's 4. And we've got some more over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 9 pens in there. And you could probably squeeze a few more. So I did them for that. Or I thought, I'll just put them back in there. If you didn't want to use it for that, you could. Sorry, did you have the top of my head? Put your crochet hooks in, things like that, crochet hooks in, or just even put your blinking pens in, do you know what I mean? But you can see what's in there, so you could have that in there and think, oh, that's where that one is, you know, because a lot of these cases haven't got the pocket for you to see. So I've made them prototypes in these patterns first, so let me know what you think. Oh, that one's got a piece of fluff on it. So yeah, I like the rainbow one there, and I like that one, and I like that one, and I like that one. So yeah, so I've been doing them. So I'm going to be doing some more, and I'm hopefully going to put them up in the Etsy tomorrow. I did invest in 2 diamond art paintings this week, beginning of the week. I bought one Sheena Pike, oh, peel that off, and one, oh, what's the name of the artist? I can't think who the artist, so you'll have to wait and see. But gutted, I bought them, right? So the first one, the Sheena Pike, was $63.36. Then it had 20% off. Well, $63 is £48 to us, right? So I paid £48 for it. So I went to have a look on it now. It's reduced to £38, so I could have saved a tenner on that. And then the other one that I got, I paid £33, which is about, I don't know what it is in dollars. I forgot to work that one out. And that is now £24. Yeah. Isn't that annoying? I hate that when that happens. But yeah, but I've got those 2 come in. And they were dispatched. I ordered them the one day and they were dispatched the following day. So I should think they'll be here this week. And then I have seen, which I can't afford to get yet, but have you seen what was out today? They've got Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin and the Gryffindor houses, shields and things. Oh my god, I love them. They're £62, but I love them. Absolutely. And I am, if anybody wants to know, I'm a Hufflepuff. And I'm proud of being a Hufflepuff because it is my personality down to a T. So yeah, so I think I'm going to have to save up for one of those. And I've got some Harry Potter material, so I might make some of them, or I might make some more. See what ones I've got, see how much material I've got. Some Marauders map material as well, so I might make some out of the Marauders map material this week. I also want to get some lightning, purple lightning material as well, because I've had somebody interested in something being made with that, and I want to make myself something out of that as well. So yeah, quite excited about that. And then I found some curtain material. Well, it's curtains. I bought some curtains because they were thing, but I'm going to cut them up for fabric because they were cheap. So I'm going to do that this week, I think, if I get time. I know I still haven't done the post review of Glowing Skulls by Emma Casey, but I am still hoping to do that. I'm still hoping to do my cross stitch whips. I still want to do that as well this week. So I've got quite a few things that I want to do this week, so I'm trying to be more organised. I'm trying to write things. I'll show you in my, I bought one of these again. Let me just put that down a minute, because I bought one of these again, which is a planner, 22 weekly and monthly. I'm not got back into it like I did in my other one, but I'm trying to write everything down of what I've got to pay, weekly menus, priorities and things like that, and writing different colours of what I've got to do, household, Etsy, YouTube, different stuff. So I'm trying to get, I had another little go at doing it this week, but I need to get back into doing it like I did it last year, because I did find it helped a lot last year, because last year I was doing every week, I was separating them and writing it all down, and as you can see there's loads of information. And then I sort of went to a different type of way of doing it, and I quite like that as well. You know, you can tell what weeks I wasn't very good and what weeks I've got a lot done. That week, I think that was when Jessie had her operation. So yeah, so this is what I'm gonna, not sure if I'm gonna go back to that way or stick at this way. I don't know yet. But yeah, so I need to do that because I haven't even started, because that's next week. So I need to sort out and print out some stuff, I think. Print out some more printables and do it. So that's what I'm going to be doing next week. So what are you lot going to be doing next week? Are you going to be doing much? I know it's short and sweet and to the point, but let me know. Let me know what you're doing next week. Let me know what you think of them little bags. Let me know if you've bought a Diamond Art Club or any other one, because I'd love to hear. I love reading the comments. They really cheer me up. So I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to carry on doing this while I render the video and upload it. I will try and get it up to last night. I know the one I put up yesterday, I rendered it quite easy. I loaded it to the processing stage at the end, and it took 3.5 hours to process that last 5%. Yeah, 3.5 hours for the last 5%. No idea why. It might have taken longer, I don't know, but I'm guessing about 3.5 hours. 3 hours I went to bed, and then when I woke up this morning it was done, so I'm guessing it probably wouldn't be long after that. But yeah, so I can't guarantee. I don't even know what time this will, but I usually work on this while I'm rendering and loading and then writing all the gumph in the description and all that. So if you haven't subscribed, you might think about sticking around and pressing the notification button if you want to know when I go live, which is on a Sunday, or when I put up a video, which is a few times a week. Also, all my social medias down below where you can contact me if you don't want to contact me on here, and all about my Patreon, my Etsy and wish lists and all that sort of stuff are down in the comments. And if you want to know anything else, just give me a shout and I will tell you whatever. So with that, I'm going to love you and leave you and finish my cup of tea. And Jessie's made some homemade sausage rolls with stuffing in them, so I'm going to have one of those as well and call hubby down because I think he's going to do some carving on his spoons. So bye for now. Take care, look after yourselves and stay safe.